Hello everybody, how's it going? It's me, Crazy Dude here, and without a moment's notice, welcome back to Sonic Adventure 2, and I'm not going to stay on this pause screen for long, because we have the very awesome stage Metal Harbor! I love this song, and this stage actually, this song even, has a very awesome fan lyric-made video, whatever, I don't know what you would call it, but I'm sure all of you in the fandom know what it is. And I wish I could remember the name, to be honest with you, but I'm an idiot, so there you go. But yeah, this stage is where we get our first upgrade for Sonic, actually, and one of the stages, well, we're gonna pretend that didn't happen. Literally, as I was about to say, one of the stages I've practiced the most due to getting through it so much to get an A rank on it, because the only way to do that is at the end, which I will hopefully be able to show off. But you run up here because you have no other choice, and you get the light shoes. Much better than it was in Sonic Adventure 1. Light dash to move at light speed along paths of rings. The action window will appear near rings. Press the B button to get them. Because we had no other choice, we go over here, and it's just a press of a button. It made speed running so much better because you don't have to hold it anymore. So hopefully I'll be able to show off the ending rocket trick, but this stage is actually very, very short. One of the shortest in the game, even. I believe it might be the shortest in the game. But this is one of the stages I practice the most for that very reason, so that that pathetic death on my part is the recording curse. Ah. Like, see, we're already here. I haven't done anything with the Chow Garden yet. I think I might save that for bonus stuff. But this is the route I've always taken to... You can't go up there, but if you're good enough... Oh yeah! Just in time. 66.66 seconds to go. That's the only way you can get an A rank, but I will probably not get the A rank because I died at that one part. You cannot die in this stage. It's so short, you need all the points. But that is the secret top, or well, quote-unquote secret, but that is the top, second handle on the rocket you can grab. You saw the first one as I passed by it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was Metal Harbor, and Sonic should run off into the water right there, but he did not. And unfortunately, he would not get the ability to boost on water until at least 3D, until Sonic Unleashed, which I will be covering at some point. See, yeah, see, I died. I died one time in the middle of the level, and I got a C for that. But it's okay. And now we have boss time with an unskippable cutscene because it's in game for some reason.
So far, so good.
Also a fun cutscene to voice.
Blue hedgehog again, of all places.
I found you, faker.
Faker? I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. You're comparing yourself to me? Huh. You're not even good enough to be my friend.
I'll make you eat.
I didn't say so back then. By the way, he just cuts him off. That's hilarious.
You won't even get the chance.
I believe all bosses will say something. Grab a ring. As soon as I said it. Yeah, you want to grab a ring first in this fight. This is not, this isn't easy, but a hard fight. Like, as weird as that sounds. I'm sorry, I'm quiet. I'm trying to focus. You have to very much time your homing attacks. You can hurt him with the somersault. You can even hurt him with the light dash, and I'll show that off in a later fight. You have to basically get lucky with your homing attacks. And he can do that. Oh, I almost survived somehow. Okay, third shot's a charm. I got this. Yeah, see, you can hurt him with the somersault. Oh, flip. Ugh.
see. So you're not just a hedgehog.
No, I'm not just a hedgehog. And Big's down there for some reason, I think. Yeah, you have to get lucky. You can't. You might be able to spam homing attack him, but that's not a for sure method. All right, now it's time for the actual level, and it says escape the island in 8 minutes. Oh no, we have a time segment in a Sonic. Don't worry about it. 8 minutes is longer than you will ever need.
Hurry and get back here right now before the island blows up with you on it.
Blows up.
And this is also an in-game cutscene for some reason. I don't understand. And we have no lip sync on this part at all, and it's weird.
Gotta get out of here. Find Amy and Tails right away.
I'll be right back, guys. Sorry about the interruption there, ladies and gentlemen, but good news is I feel rejuvenated, and if you hear anything in the background, I do apologize. That is my people. But here we are. Luckily, we have a shortcut that the light dash can help us out with. Are you kidding me? You know what? Fine. I'll show the normal way. I was going to be cool and show the light dash, but the game said no. Let me hit the speed booster. Thank you. Wow, I am sucking royally. I told you, recording curse, it was bound to happen. But I promise, 8 minutes is more than you'll ever need in this stage. And okay, there are a million videos on YouTube doing this, but I implore you, look up Sonic the Hedgehog, the movie, the chase scene with different Sonic game music. This song pops up, and it is beautiful. It works so well. It is fantastic. And it makes me think of like how much Sonic game music is tailored to the Sonic experience. It's like fantastic. It's crazy. Sonic music is so distinct. And it works for like zooming and running through shit. And here we have an optional power-up, the Ancient Light. It's actually what the Light Dash looked like in Sonic Adventure 1. But the thing is, and yes, you can actually homing attack all the way across that. What it actually does is, oh geez, try not to use the Light Dash here. There's a rail, but it's tricky to get on. I recommend just running on the side there. But what it does is if you're in a big group of enemies, I only use it like twice in the whole game. But if you're in a big group of enemies and you let it charge up, and when it's finally done, you can eliminate everything on screen. It's only useful for like one enemy in late game, and that's about it. Unless there's like some secrets that I don't know about with that move, but I'll show it off at some point. I'll wait for its ultimate debut. You might be wondering, oh, time's like nearly halfway up. By the way, I'm getting lives like nobody's business. And I got another electric shield. Fantastic. You can, contrary to popular belief, you can do the light dash while you're equipped with the electric shield, but it is a harder timing. But it is possible. We are almost at the end of the level here. Just spin dash, trust me. You'll be fine. Yeah, see right here, we're about to, after this section, light dash. See, it is possible, and also, just like in any other game that features the light dash, it's, well, this game more so than the rest, but you see, there's the goal ring right there. And actually, fun fact, if you wait and get all the springs all the way down at the bottom, you'll get a higher point bonus. So there we go. Let's see what kind of rank I get there. Bingo.
That was cool.
You can tell I played that stage a number of times, and I actually messed up a couple times. So the threat there was blowing up. Do we actually see it blow up? Yes, we do. In a quote-unquote CG cutscene. You know, I think it's been a while since we've done a Knuckles stage. And, the game responded.
Place sure feels haunted. There's no time to lose. I have
So, we got Sonic's second upgrade as controller. Thank you. Jesus. We got Sonic's second upgrade in his second level and a third upgrade in his third level, or first upgrade. You know what I'm trying to say. So, it's time for Knuckles to get his. This is the dig ability. And they made sure to hide one of the emeralds in this stage in a spot like a wall or the ground where you have to dig to make you use it so that you know how to use it for finding other Master Emerald pieces. But the gimmick of this stage is actually that there's 3 mountains, and if you glide between all of them, then you can usually find them. Sometimes they're out like in random locations, but for the most part, it's usually constricted to these 3. So I didn't get anything over here. I didn't get anything over at the church. Let's see if I get over anything over here. Is this going to be one of those obscure times? Let me check the church one more time. Yeah. Don't worry if you fall all the way down. There are 1 or 2, it does save you like 1 or 2 times, but if you fall like all the time, like over and over and over again, you might die. But other than, by the way, Knuckles' music is all rap. Why are you doing that? The camera is being stupid. Is it like all the way over here? Is it one of these that I was just talking about? No. But the emeralds can be in weird, odd locations like that where the radar won't pick it up. Where is this thing? Game, you know you're being recorded. Wow, okay. Games always know when they're being recorded, I swear. Okay, it's over here. It was in the lower... Oh, wow. It's right in front of my face. It was in the lower section of Ghost Train. There we go. Okay. So now, as soon as you find one, basically make your way up, get as high as you can, and fly to... Not that kind of high. And fly to the other mountains. Well, fly, glide, whatever Knuckles does. And I might have a hit. I swear I'm not meaning for all of these innuendos. There we go. This might be the one I have to dig for. Yeah. And it does actually pay to that, like that. It does pay to dig in like random locations because you might find rings or shields or lives or anything. I will cover all the Chaos Drives and Omo Chow stuff, or not Omo Chow, but the Chow stuff, the Chow keys, and everything like that in bonus content once I'm done with the main hero, Dark, and last story. Spoilers, there's the last story. So, I have one more emerald left, and it's over here. Is it down? Other than falling, the only way that you're gonna die is the typical get hit too much. No, gotta head back down a little bit. Ah. Oh, come on. How can a ghost hurt me? Seriously, that doesn't make any sense. I am thoroughly confused. Are all these Knuckles levels gonna be like this for me? Like, you can ask, I don't know what his channel is, but I'm gonna have to take a look. I'm gonna have to ask. But, my voice acting partner, you can ask them, you can ask him that I never have trouble with these Knuckles or Rouge stages. I will hopefully remember to check the... Oh, wait, here we go. Somewhere... Oh, here we go. Wow, there were 2 that I had to dig for? Huh. I guess they really wanted to emphasize it. That took way longer than it should have. I am so sorry, everyone. And I still get an A. Wow. This game is throwing me some curveballs. Like I said, games know when they're being recorded. It is fact. There is some ghost in the gaming technological YouTube recording streaming universe that messes with everything. Yes, we know the models for these cutscenes look horrible. The humans look awful. By the way, is anyone reminded of the Venom marathon, like Spider-Man N64 PS1 game, like where it had a little segment where a tiny cutscene where Venom appeared on some big screens and told Spider-Man that he kidnapped Mary Jane? Does anyone remember that? That's kind of what it reminds me of. The Venom marathon will continue. Or is this the Eggman countdown will continue. I can't believe I just did that. That was not even a good Eggman. I've done way better, I promise. And he blew up half the moon. He's an idiot. Doesn't he know that's gonna mess up literally all the cosmic tides and whatnot? Like, that would literally destroy everything. We're screwed.
Half of the moon is gone?
Yeah, oblivious. Or not oblivious, but points out the obvious. Thanks, Amy.
But how did he manage to harness all that energy?
Gee, I wonder. No. Yeah, obviously.
Tails?
And he just happens to have one. They actually do give a plot story reason for him having one, other than just, you know, him having one. But, so I can't be too mad at it. But, so it is kind of nice that they paid that kind of attention, where with as weird of a story as this game has, especially towards the end. Oh my god, Amy. Wow, you're an idiot. You are so much more stupid than I ever thought, because I never paid attention to you in these cutscenes. But now we have another Tails mission, and since this is Tails' second mission, you bet your formula that we are getting an upgrade for Tails in this stage. One of the most useful, if not the most useful power-up in the entire game for him. In fact, you know, I'd actually argue that all of the first upgrades are the most useful for all the characters. You'll see what it is when we get to it if you don't know already. But if you're fast enough, you can skip this part that you're actually supposed to fall down to so that you can get the very upgrade I'm talking about. The hover, the booster, whatever it's called. You hold down the jump button and you can hover. It's really nice. It makes platforming so much nicer. But it can actually mess you up if you overuse it, just like any hover ability, really. I'm going to just say right now, there's not a single soundtrack in this game, level-wise, theme-wise, there's not a single soundtrack in this game I don't like, to some degree. I can jam out to any of these songs. And there's a golden enemy coming up. Thank you. Golden enemies are literally about either instant reaction time or memorization. In my case, it's definitely level memorization. I believe this was my first 3D Sonic game. Yes, this was my first 3D Sonic game that I ever knew about and played. Beaten, definitely. Yeah, this game holds a lot of memories for me. Obviously, like I said, this is the 10-year anniversary of me playing this game for YouTube, and I was already in love with it then. I've been playing this game ever since. Come on, I'm trying to trigger the trap here. Thank you. I believe the best way that I usually do that is actually just running as fast as I can straight through it. But sometimes I have to, you know, tease it and inch my way towards it. Hover over that. Yeah, every upgrade that they really want you to have, they make sure you cannot get past most of the sections in that level without it. Such as in Metal Heart, they put light speed rings everywhere after that. Here, they put hover points everywhere, like here. So it's pretty good design and thinking on their part. Honestly, I think it doesn't get nearly as much credit as it deserves. It does, but it doesn't, if that makes sense. There are a lot of gripes to have with it, but there are a lot of things that I think we overlook. Story aside, because that is a different conversation altogether. Just gameplay-wise, yes, the different styles may not be appealing to some people for one reason or another, but they are handled well for the most part. There are again, there are quirks about everything. Most things, even just not outside of this game, just there are quirks about everything. Nothing is ever perfect. But for what they did, it's a lot better than it ever could have been, given Sonic's history. And I get a C for that. I'm usually blasting through the mech stages instead of worrying about points, to be honest with you. If you notice, I'm not really racking up too many points. You know, I completely forgot to hit the timer on my phone again when I started back up in Green Forest. So I think after this, I'm gonna call it a part, cause after this is when we get. Actually, no. After this, we get a cutscene or two, and then we get and then we have one stage, and then we have another set of stages. So I think after the one stage, I'll call it a part there, and then we can start the next set of stages fresh off in part 3. You might be asking why I'm not exactly searching for the emeralds right now, and why I'm doing this. Well, it's because, like I said, we have another upgrade. Every stage has an upgrade, be it optional or otherwise. This one is very optional, but I call it, well, it's not very optional. It is optional, technically, but I consider it dang near mandatory due to a later section in the game, an end game, even. If you follow the exact path I did from the start of this level, you'll find the air necklace. As long as you're fast enough to get through that water section the first time. If you start hearing music around here, don't panic. There is, like you said, all you have to do is just mash A and you'll ascend very quickly. So, you should be fine. But yes, the air necklace, I skipped through all that, but the air necklace allows you to breathe underwater forever. So, I could literally stand here and frickin' talk to a goldfish, and I'll never drown. I could sit here and have a conversation with Aquaman. So now back to and emeralds actually can be in this location over here. Oh, wait a minute. I turned myself around. What a genius. Oh, wait. Or did I? No, I didn't. I almost turned myself around. I actually turned myself around that time. So 2 minutes in, and we are only now just hunting down the first emerald. But luckily, we have a yellow blip. However, this place is interesting. Obviously, we kind of have a wet-dry world from Mario 64 system going on here. If you saw, I went up there to lower the water level all the way, and in that starting area, when we turned around, we saw that there were two switches, level 1 and level 2. Okay, obviously it's down, and if you can't really find it in the main area, try and find it in the tunnels here. Oh man, there's an emerald piece right there. Why can't I grab it? Oh, that's irritating. I think I have to raise the water level to probably 2, I want to say. And I think, yeah, so that's 1. See, even though I saw it, my radar wasn't going off, and I couldn't grab it even yet. But that was due to water level. So there's the first one. Again, it's in plain sight, and I completely miss it by overthinking it. Of course. But that's okay. We have another emerald shard. I wonder if that's the one that I initially saw back there. I'm going to raise the water level to, I want to say, 1 is the highest it can go. So I'm going to raise it to 1 and see if I can find the entrance from there. Actually, it seems I need it down to 1, actually. Or need it down to 2. 1 is the highest, 2 is the second, 3 is the lowest. So 1 is in here, so I think the one I saw is the 3rd emerald. I think this one is going to require me to dig. Is it behind the skull? Yeah, it is. There it is. Okay. Now I need to... Hopefully this was enough to get the water level to where I needed it to be. But it's really good that they give you the air necklace here. Actually, no, it's not mandatory. I know that for a fact. The air necklace might be mandatory, if only for the fact that... What the heck? Is it below us now? I am thoroughly confused. What I was trying to say was I think it might be mandatory depending on the placement of your emeralds. Yeah, see, I can't get to it there.
It's closer.
I still can't get to it there. I know it's here. Thank you, game. Do I need to raise the water level and then come back through here? If that's the case, this would be one of those cases where I'm not sure, like I said, if it's entirely mandatory or required. To get the air necklace. I know I'm repeating myself here. I'm just really trying to think about how I'm supposed to get this thing. It's so weird. Okay, so let me head back down here. I think it was level... Was it level 1 that I was on, or was it level 2? Emerald, oh emerald. Oh yeah, it's over here. And it's a puzzle. I know understanding. Oh jeez. I don't think they'd ever put an emerald in there, but I'm thoroughly confused on how I'm supposed to get this one. I've tried it with all the water levels and it's not working. I'll be right back, guys, when I figure this out.
I found him.
Alright, guys, so I don't know, I'm gonna leave that in, but I literally just had to jump into
I
it.
have to try harder.
That was ridiculous. Recording curse is definitely upon me. It is hitting me hardcore because I think it's like years and years of wait has been building up to this.
Tails, any
So
news
we're
yet?
gonna do this one last level and then we'll call it a part,
For some
guys.
reason, I'm not getting a signal from the 6 remaining Chaos Emeralds. Maybe Eggman took the emeralds into outer space.
We may have better quality, but content structure is an entirely different story.
Knuckles!
And with we finally have everybody together. Don't get me started on long time no see. Oh my
Looking for
god.
the Master Emerald pieces was tougher than I thought it would be. Where are we anyway? Hey, where you going?
Move aside, Knuckles! I managed to find the transcripts between Eggman and the President in the government computer. I'm following the President's
An
memo right
8-year-old
now.
fox boy hacked into the government computer. I'm afraid
If
for
we
our
get into the
lives.
limo, we can trace the call to find Eggman.
Okay, let's meet up there.
Hey! Wait for me, Tails!
He doesn't have to drag you everywhere, Amy. We don't want to listen to you 24/7.
The President must be over there. Let's go!
So, we have basically Mario Kart. Leave your Mario Kart out of my Sonic. Well, actually, no. This is harmless enough. It's only one level, 2 levels in the whole game, because, yes, of course, the Dark Story has one as well. Not with Eggman, though. Tails is supposed to be the equivalent of Eggman in the hero story. Sonic, Shadow, obviously, Knuckles, and Rouge. But yeah, it's not with Eggman. I'll just say that right now. So with this level, the more rings you get, the more you can get a boost, and if you want to, obviously there's a time limit, but it might as well be non-existent. Just don't take forever. Don't run into everything. The cars don't mean anything, and you can just knock them off the road. In challenges, that's a completely different story, and oh my god, the extra challenges for this just to get the extra ranking, or just to get all the A ranks, is a punishment in gaming form, to say the very least. That's putting it gently. But if you get enough rings, you can do a boost, and yeah, it just makes you go faster. Normal steering is kind of abysmal, but if you hit the button, the gas button again, and start twisting, you can get a lot more turning. You know what I'm trying to say, and you see it on screen.
Tails, did you find the President?
If you want to revert.
Just a few more
If you want to revert back to just regular straight, like driving like that, and with the more difficult turning, all you have to do is just stay in a straight line for a while, and it snaps back into place. But the switching gears like that is the only way you're going to be able to make turns like that. Like and even then, I still ran into the wall a little bit. But you do not want to just do that. If you spend all of your time doing that, then the time limit will catch up to you. Trust me, that was me when I first did this level, years and years and years and years and years ago. But it is a great stage to get lives, because see, we already have 200 rings. That's plus 2 lives. And you can go to the stage select, get out of story mode, and go to the stage select at any time. It's not that hard. But we're at the end of this stage right now, and If you have a boost, use it right now, because it's just a straight shot from here. Thank you for carrying with your Uber driver, Tails the Fox. We do charge a fee for keeping this jet clean. We have to provide a rocket fuel.
Yeah, I found the president.
If you would please leave a nice tip and 5 stars on Yelp, that'd be fantastic. And I still got a C rank. It's all about time and the rings that, or no, I think it's just all about time, literally. So after this cutscene, I'm gonna call it apart. So, oh, minigame kart racing, yay! The only reason to do that is for emblems, I promise you.
Mr. President, reports show that since the incident 3 hours ago, the country is in turmoil. Our financial communities are impacted, and our satellite communications are down. An emergency meeting has been called. Mr. President, this is a national crisis.
Did I really need you to tell me all of that? Did I really need you to tell me that it was a crisis?
Spare me the details.
Exactly, thank you.
Just what is it that you want? Dr. Eggman.
Well, let's just get down to business then, shall we, Mr. President? I won't bore you with all the details since I know you are a very busy man. Mr. President, my demands are...
I think you might need to fix your frame rendering there, Eggman. You've got like 6 arms.
Otherwise,
your country will cease to exist. You have 24 hours to give me your answer.
I believe...
Way!
Wait, is there a mic in that van? How are those two having a conversation?
Eggman Empire. Yeah,
I guess that the limo would have like a phone call system, but like a video phone call system, I don't even think they had the technology even back then.
leave it to us. Got it, Tails?
And I don't think Tails could obstruct the data that fast.
He's transmitting from the space colony Ark.
Okay, let's move it.
This is almost movie-like, unrealistic.
Mr. President, we're receiving an incoming signal from our agent.
Something people might think is a throwaway line, but actually means a whole lot to the series and the story.
Inside that
This music always reminds me of Tron Legacy. You can't tell me I'm wrong.
and more
Ba-da-da.
inside with him as well.
Da-da-da. Yeah, it's totally Tron Legacy.
we should be able to get into outer space from there. I don't know what this space colony is all about, but I'll find and destroy that cannon, and then kick their imperial butts.
All right.
I'll go and find the entrance.
This part may have been a bit longer than my last one, but we are at stage 10, Hidden Base, and I will see you all for the next part where we continue on through with the desert stages to infiltrate Eggman's base. Thank you all for watching. This has been Crazy Cube Dude with Sonic Adventure 2 Part 2 of the Hero Story. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out, everybody.